it comes to RC cards, value for money and user satisfaction aren't just bonuses, they are basic expectations of every RC enthusiast. We all want something that feels worth every dollar spent and gives us precision and excitement in every turn of the controller. In today's episode, I will be showcasing the Turbo Racing TC-04 chassis. I will be showing the three variants of this chassis. I will also be showing two types of controllers, digital controllers, the Turbo Racing TX2 7-channel controller. I'll also be showcasing the P-32S controller. I'll be showing you the adjustments I made to the Turbo Racing 1600 centimeter tracks to accommodate the C-75 turning radius, and I'll be testing out this car, comparing it to the HPI Nano to show the grip qualities of the C-75. What comes in the box? In the box, you have a set of instructions. You have the car. This is lovely. This is engineering and precision at its best. You have two spare bodies, the standard controller and the USB-C cable. The Turbo Racing C-75 is a 176 RC sports car. It's ready to run, and the size or the wheelbase is adjustable. It's between the 176 scale and 164 scale. This is the red version, the C-75. There's a black version. Chassis comes in three variants. The C-75, you have the red and black versions, and you have the C-65, the drift edition. This comes with a gyroscope. It's fully proportional in acceleration and in steering, and it has a very good steering range. It has a green underglow light, and the light is white. The headlights are white. The black comes with red lights and red underglow lights, and also fully proportional. And the red comes with white lights, red underglow lights, and also fully proportional. Length, the TC-04 chassis is about 55.7 mm. The red weighs 18.0 grams. The black also weighs 18.0 grams. C-65 is heavier. It comes in at 27.5 grams. And comparing the kind, it is important to note that the batteries of the TC-04 chassis can be replaced, and it also has a spare socket for you to add your FPV or any other project you want to use the chassis for. As at the time of this video, this is the only chassis made by Turbo Racing that the battery is not soldered to the panel. The new version has its battery soldered to the panel. So for hobbyists or enthusiasts who love tinkering with chassis, the TC-04 chassis is the best chassis in the Turbo Racing that you can tinker with or put other installations on. This is a size comparison of the TC-04 chassis with similar cars. In the Turbo Racing lineup, the C-75 TC-04 chassis is the fastest. It has the longest wheelbase. This is what it looks like beside the first generation. It is way bigger than the first generation. And this is what it looks like beside the C-71. It's also bigger and has a longer wheelbase. It's faster than the C-71. And this is the TC-06, the latest chassis from Turbo Racing. It is also bigger and longer than this chassis. It's longer than the HSP tiny gear. Comparing it to a 1/64 scale HPI Nano, the HPI Nano is bigger, and I'll be looking at the weight of the HPI Nano. The HPI Nano comes in at 22.3 grams, and this is 18.1 grams. This is what the car looks like beside the LDRC R02. Comparing it to a 1/64 scale diecast and an Archwell diecast. The Turbo Racing TB-TX2 LCD Controller is a 7-channel controller that binds with the existing Turbo Racing cars. It works on the 2.4 GHz protocol, and this is what the controller looks like. To turn on the controller, you press the button behind it to power on. And the box of the controller, it comes with a spare receiver. You have this cable that works as a thermometer. You connect it to the controller to test temperature, and it has a line jack that comes with it. To power on the controller, it has a System 1 and System 2. You press down the CS button to change it to CS2. That is the protocol the Turbo Racing RC cars work with. So that is why I have my hand on the CS cruise control button, and it's on System 2. It has an LCD display, and there's a button LED that controls the LED light. And you have the SE second button to turn on the timer of the controller, and if you press it one more time, it turns off. The programming button is in the middle, and when you press it, this is what you use to select the modes. So I have some stored cars on the channel, but I will go to an empty channel to actually store. Okay, so I'm on the channel 11 and I'll click on it, and that will be my mode. On the controller, you can, this is the model to check the name or program a name. You have to name the car. You have the TRM, the trim adjustment. You have the dual rate adjustment. You have the endpoint adjustment. You have the exponential. You have to reverse the channel. You have ABS. This is a crawler option, 4-wheel. The SVC, which is the gyro, and you have the RST. I think that is the factory reset. You have the TV and the TT. The TT measures the temperature. It is powered by 4 AA batteries, and I'll be pairing a new turbo racing car to this controller. I'll turn on the car and I will use this to pair it, and the car is paired to the controller. I can come to the name. For example, I can name this C. Let's say 70. So this is already this is the C-75, and I have it as my 11 protocol 11th car, and this is C-75. It is connected to it. To change to adjust the settings, this is the dual rate setting, and you have the throttle to adjust the throttle trim. For the C-75, if I'm running on a small track, I always like to place or set it at 80%, and for the steering, I leave it at maximum. The endpoint adjustment for the steering, I'm going to increase it to 120, the maximum, and I can switch. I have my 665, I have my C76, C10, black 75, black 82, C71 white, and you can store up to 15 different cars on this controller, and it is quite handy, responsive, well made, and this is my favorite turbo racing controller. The anniversary edition comes with the P-32S controller, and which binds to this 4 cars. For turbo racing lovers or RC enthusiasts, I will advise you getting the limited edition, so you can have this controller and 4 sets of cars. Like the turbo racing TX2, this also comes with an LCD, but a smaller LCD. This small button powers it on, and it behaves similarly to the turbo racing TX2. You can also program it and store up to 15 different cars. I'll be using this to run one of these cars in the video, and I'll be showing you what this looks like. It's powered by AAA batteries, and this is where you put the AAA batteries. And just like the stock controller, you slide this and the controller comes on. The P-32 weighs 186.4 grams with the battery. This weighs 381.9 grams. I don't have a LiPo battery, but this can also be powered with a LiPo battery. I feel if you put a LiPo battery inside of this, it might be lighter, as the A4 batteries, rechargeable A4 batteries, are quite heavy.
Get ready to race, Knight Rider. Knight Rider start. Knight Rider, best lap, 8 and 0. Knight Rider, best lap, 7 and 7. Knight Rider, last lap. Knight Rider, first, best lap, 7 and 6, finish. Race completed. First Knight Rider, best lap, Knight Rider, 7 and 6. Get ready to race, Wayne. Wayne starts. Wayne, best lap, 8 and 1. Wayne, best lap, 7 and 6. Wayne, last lap. Wayne, first, best lap, 7 and 5, finish. Race completed. First Wayne, best lap, Wayne, 7 and 5. Get ready to race, Han. Han starts. Han, best lap, 7 and 5. Han, best lap, 7 and 1. Han, best lap, 6 and 7, last lap. Han, first, best lap, 6 and 5, finish. Race completed. First Han, best lap, Han, 6 and 5. Get ready to race, Shelby. Shelby starts. Shelby, best lap, 6 and 8. Shelby, best lap, 6 and 3. Shelby, last lap. Shelby, first, best lap, 6 and 3, finish. Race completed. First Shelby, best lap, Shelby, 6 and 3. Get ready to race, Kimmy. Kimmy start. Kimmy, best lap, 6 and 9. Kimmy, best lap, 6 and 8, last lap. Kimmy, first, best lap, 6 and 3, finish. Race completed. First Kimmy, best lap.